Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr, doing Diverse World. I don't know if we're gonna continue doing Diverse World as often. I think we need to switch things up a little bit. I do enjoy what we've been doing, but you know, if we're gonna start doing challenge maps, I kinda wanna switch things up so we could do challenge maps of everything. So maybe one day we'll do a challenge map of a world map. Maybe the next we'll do a challenge map of famous places. I'm not necessarily saying that's what we're going to do, but I think it would be nice to be able to switch things up a little bit. We're in northern Samar. I also want to apologize. It sounds like there's some construction outside. Korean surplus? What the fuck? And it's kind of in English. Direct imports from Korea. Alright. There's some construction going on outside. If you guys hear that, I do apologize. It's not on my house. I don't know where it's from. But, I just wanted to let you guys know if you do hear that, that is what it is, and I had absolutely no control over that whatsoever. Everything seems to be in English, which is weird. Philippines. English in the Philippines. That's weird. We got another minute. Northern Samar. Where the fuck is Samar? And then why is everything in English if we're in the Philippines? Samar Island. Alright. Caterman. Northern Samar. 5 miles away. That's not bad. My question is, why was it in English? I guess it doesn't really matter, so let's just keep moving. Okay, Haiti. I don't know if we're actually in the country Haiti, or if that's, you know, just the language. We could keep that in mind moving forward. See if we can't find anything else that might take us away from thinking it's Haiti. However, I've never been to Haiti before. And it says Indonesia right here. Damn it. Alright. So now we have 2 different places separated by a few continents and an ocean. So let's hope that we can figure out which one it is. I think Indonesia probably makes a little bit more sense. It does feel like we're kind of in like a jungle rainforest. You do see like the palm trees, so it does feel kind of tropical. I'm sure you guys heard that. We got like at least it's a paved road. Now I don't know what I would expect of Haiti, but I'm pretty sure Haiti is the poorest country in the world. So I don't know if I would expect to see what I'm seeing. I'm not trying to be a dick, but you know, that could just be, if that's the same goddamn sign, that could just be something else. That could be a name. It could be a location in Indonesia. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like it's Haiti to me. Like it feels. I mean, it is a warm tropical area, but when I'm thinking like Caribbean islands, I'm not really thinking like hills and mountains. You know, like I'm thinking like beaches, and I don't know if that just makes me look like I'm a fucking first world idiot asshole. But like Haiti, tropical, like Haiti's over by the Bahamas. Haiti's over here. You know, I've never been to Cuba, but I have been to the Bahamas. And, like, that's all fucking beaches. I've never been to the Dominican Republic either. Never been to Puerto Rico. Never really been any of these places. But, you know that, like, it's the Caribbean. And the Caribbean's all generally the same, but at the same time, it's not. So, if I'm expecting, like, clear blue beaches, like, that's what I expect of Haiti. And that might just mean that I'm an asshole and that I'm fucking a bigot or whatever the fuck. But I'm thinking Indonesia, that's actually kind of cool, that waterfall back there. And here's Haiti, and here's Indonesia. Alright, we're probably going to be somewhere along the coast. And it was, in fact, Indonesia, but it was over. No? Is this Indonesia? Yeah, this is probably part of Indonesia. So, I mean, we were right about the country, we just weren't right about the island. I'm not really surprised about that. There's a lot of fucking islands for Indonesia. There really is. It spreads. But that's another 2633. Now, I have been checking and following the results pretty closely. I have not been doing too good. I'm sure you guys already knew that, but we got 40 kilometers an hour. Looks like it could be Spanish. You know, you guys are definitely better at this than I am. I'm not really surprised there. But, you know, we have been staying pretty consistent. We have been staying around what average would, in fact, be. Precaution, curva. Yeah, this is Spanish. Yellow divider line. I know we're probably going to be able to guess Brazil. Oh, fuck me. Aldea, Rancho, Alegre? I mean, it's probably giving us something, but we don't have the time to be able to go through Brazil to try to find that. You know, it's just saying there's a curve up ahead, be careful, slow down. But, you know, I have, in fact, learned a lot by playing this, and I'm sure you guys have learned a lot playing this as well. You know, if I ever get kidnapped and I wake up in a random country, I think I'd be pretty good about finding out where I am. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything about it, but I'll have a general idea of where I am. And I think that's what this is really training us for, right? Like, if we ever get kidnapped. You know, if I ever wake up here, I'll be like, okay, like, let's walk down the street. Oh, it's Spanish. All right. How's the landscape? All right. I think we're somewhere in South America. You know, like, I'll be able to figure that out, and that's what I think matters. And I think you guys are gonna be better because you'd be like, I know exactly where we are. Be like, I've seen this place before. I'm in fucking XYZ 123. You know, whatever it is. Here's where we are. We're in the Sachin Penton. Fuck me. Alright. This is probably gonna be a terrible location. I just want to throw that out there. Say action Penton. So, I don't know if there's a state of Penton. Here's the Amazon rainforest. We might not even be in Brazil, but, you know, it's definitely somewhere in South America. We could probably guess around, like, the Bolivia area. Right here. And we're in Guatemala. I don't think we've ever been to Guatemala. But that's only 299 points. Yeah, we're fucked. Hey, at least we knew we were somewhere in, well, we got the right hemisphere, at least. You got the Z. I think we've guessed locations like this before. We can't go this way. The arrow's only allowing us to go one way. I mean, we might as well just follow it, right? Like, I mean, what else are we gonna fucking do? That Z, I think, was in Northern Europe, like Belarus, Lithuania. Somewhere over in this area. The landscape, the bricks, you know, it kind of reminds me of Europe. So it does lead to the credibility that we are probably, in fact, in Europe. Now, we could be a little bit more north than I think. I don't think we're going to be in a Nordic country. Usually the houses aren't this close together from what we've seen when we've gone through these places with Geoguessr. That doesn't really give us anything. Oh my god, you see the contrails? Now, this feels a little Eastern European. I don't know if it's the layouts, but it does feel, you know, like we're not in England. We're not in Ireland. You know, Eastern Europe could work. We could be in, like, the Ukraine, but I don't think they have the thing over the Z's. We got no car that I'm going to recognize. Bird. Yeah, nothing really standing out. I think that letter's going to be the only thing that's going to help us guess where we are. Except now we found this. Alright. Pan. That's their beer. Come on. Really? Nothing else? Fuck me. And, like, it wasn't even like it was that clear either. Like, how... I know you guys are traveling down the same road I am. How far do you go? How far did you go until you were like, fuck it, I know exactly where we are. Christian nation, you can see the cross right there. So we're definitely somewhere probably that we should recognize. Doesn't mean we will. We only got 45 fucking seconds and it seems like we're not gonna find shit. Damn. Alright. Time to pull something out of my ass. Because we never actually guessed this country, and it always is this country, Croatia. Fuck you guys. Alright. Now, it wasn't the best guess. We were 110 miles away. Here it is, Drazika. 45-43. At least we pulled that one out of somewhere. I think we're Australia. Just throwing that out there. I don't know if it's the flatness or if it looks like we're in a fucking desert. I think we're in Australia. Now, we do have the option of being in South America, which, God, I fucking hope we're not. That would just be insult to injury. I don't even know if it would be insult to injury, especially since if we're guessing Australia, it's going to be South Africa. We're only going to get a point. We're only about 3,000 points away from average, and you guys seem to be well above average every time. So I don't know if we're going to be able to necessarily beat this one unless we get this one pretty spot on. And I don't think we're going to be able to get this one pretty spot on, especially if this is no lines do not overtake unless safe. Yeah, Australia. Alright. And Australia is pretty large. It's a pretty large, you know, it's its own continent. It's its own continent. It's, I think, around the same size as China. I think that's like the surface area comparison. Like one of the two is like 10% or something, and China's pretty large. North branch of the Gascoyne River. We are heading north. There's got to be a river called the Gascoyne, and I don't think we're gonna find that here. Unless this is the Gascoyne River. Oh, I think we found it. Ripon Island. It's probably wrong. I'm just throwing that out there. This is typical of like, well, what I think is typical of Australia is like over here, where this water is. Now, we could be completely wrong. Again, we could be somewhere in Africa, and that's actually probably where it's going to be. So, just to make things a little bit easier for you guys, new work, no lines marked. Perfect. All right, we're going south, man. We're going over here in South Australia. And we're actually in Western. I do want to apologize, guys. That was unexpected. We hit the fucking Google map again. Our total score was 14-2-2-1. I know you can't see anything. Sorry about that again. I always seem to fuck up at the wrong moments. But I do hope you all enjoyed. If you enjoyed watching this, please hit the subscribe button. Trying to get to just a random goal. I'm probably gonna come up with one coming up. But I do hope to see you all soon. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.